I'm the Geeky Dad. And you are?
No Punch Man.
Wait, that's a show, isn't it?
No, it's One Punch Man.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
I'm Ariana.
And I'm Raiden. And I'm Rayon. And we're the Multiverse Kids.
And this is the Geeky Dad podcast.
Did we ask?
Yes. Now, well, I'm sure people know it's a Geeky Dad podcast because that's the title of the show and they have to click on it to see the title. So, there's that. Now, kids, you know there's a new Superman movie coming out this year?
Yeah.
Okay?
With Crypto.
Hopefully he punches.
Yeah.
That movie is called The Crypto.
Yes, it's called the Crypto movie. No, it's called Superman.
No, nobody cares about him.
No, it's called Crypto and Superman too.
Originally, they were going to call the movie Superman Legacy. But they changed it to Superman.
Why do they always make the title their names?
Then how would they know what it is?
Man of Steel. That's not Superman's name. Yes, it is.
That's his nickname.
Dark Knight. That's not Batman's name.
Yes, it is actually.
Okay?
Some Batman.
Now, in the 70s was the first Superman movie. Okay? And they did 4 movies after that in the 80s. They were going to do a 5th one, but the actor that played Superman tragically
Quit?
fell off a horse and broke his back. Okay? So when that happened, they did like a Superman TV show called Lois and Clark, which was one of your mom's favorite shows with Dean Cain. And then they did another Superman show called Smallville that ran for 10 seasons, you know. And DC and Warner Brothers were like, yo, we're making all these Batman movies. They're making money. Why not do Superman and make some money? Because at that time, Batman Begins came out. Batman was like back being popular, you know. So they were going to bring back Superman and maybe join him up with Batman Begins or something like that, right? So they decided to make a new Superman movie, which was a sequel to the ones from the 80s and 70s. Now, how do you do that when all the actors are old and one is in a wheelchair? How do you do that?
Get new actors.
You change the entire cast. Yes, that's what you do. Now, more backstory. Okay. The original tagline for the first Superman movie was, "You will believe a man can fly." My tagline for this movie, "You will believe a Superman will never punch."
Oh my god, so
He
good.
doesn't even kick in that movie either.
Yeah, so here comes Superman Begins. Superman Returns.
No. Superman that does not punch.
Wait, Man of Steel should have been called Superman Begins,
Oh, that would be cool.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's where he begins.
yeah, that's where he begins. Because that was like his first day. Literally.
Being Superman?
Man of Steel was his first day. Literally his first day.
Being Superman.
Yes.
Wow.
Saving the
A
world.
really horrible
Saving
day.
the day.
Really horrible day, isn't it? Now, Superman Returns. Superman was played by a new actor. His name is Brandon Routh. How was he as Superman?
Garbage.
I mean,
Lame.
I think he was fine.
if he had like an
He looked like Superman.
But he
Yeah.
didn't punch.
It's not,
That's the script.
actually, that's not his fault.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not. It's the director's fault. By the way, the director of the movie is the guy that directed the first 2 X-Men movies that basically threw away everything that was the X-Men and threw in the garbage and made their own version of X-Men.
Yeah.
So, it's also a guy who never read a comic book in his life.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mr. Bryan Singer, who I met when I was in college, and he's a total
Garbage.
garbage guy. Yeah, he's a garbage guy. Okay, in real life, he's a garbage guy. He's actually now in director jail because he was accused of let's say inappropriate stuff. Coming to work drunk, doing inappropriate things.
No more context is needed.
Saying poop.
Yes.
Yes. Hopefully he never gets a job again. Okay, because nobody likes him.
Anymore?
No. Okay.
They never did.
I think the only good movie he ever did was Days of Future Past, and that was because he was lucky on that one.
That was not good either.
X2 was okay. That's about it.
Days of Future Past was...
Garbage. Not garbage, fine.
You didn't even see it.
Yes, we did, but we saw little...
If they have all these good X-Men people, why kill them?
Bishop did nothing.
Now,
Let's not
we're
talk
talking
about
about Superman Returns, kids. Okay?
I'm talking about a
Superman
whole different
Returns. So, he was supposed to direct X-Men 3, but he was like, I actually like Superman better.
Wait, I have a question.
So I'll make Superman instead.
Instead.
Yeah. And he brought Cyclops with him. And that is why Cyclops is dead in the third X-Men movie, because he was busy shooting this movie.
Where he is a side character.
Where he's actually better than Superman in the movie as
Oh
a
my God,
character.
he is. He
As a
is.
character, he was actually better.
He's not a traper. He was
actually a good guy.
He actually attacks people.
You know?
actually punched
Usually if the hero's girlfriend or wife leaves him for another dude,
That
it's
guy's
always a dude, the guy's jerk. Actually, in Spider-Man 2, was that guy a jerk?
No.
No.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. He was a brave astronaut.
Who actually went to
Oh no, it was
space.
his dad. It was his dad.
Oh.
Wait,
That means he's still
Wait.
garbage.
I don't think J. Jonah is right in the head. Just saying.
I don't think so. No.
Wait, I have a question.
Anyhow,
Guys, we're not talking about
we're talking
Spider-Man.
about Superman Returns.
That's
Now-
Spider-Man.
I would say the actor that plays Superman, Brandon
talking
Routh, was a good Clark Kent. He played Clark Kent very good.
Yes.
Why not get the same guy to do both?
Yes, it was the same guy that played Superman and Clark Kent. Okay.
Brian, really?
Okay. Did he act that?
Yes, he did.
Did he actually act that? He must have been a very good actor because he fell for it.
No.
Okay.
Wow, you couldn't tell Superman
talking
and Clark
about
Kent
Super-
apart? Very disappointed.
In this movie, they have the same person doing both, but in the new Superman movie that's coming out, they don't.
They do.
They do.
How come they look exactly... They don't look...
Okay, I don't know
Yeah,
what's
I'm
wrong
not
with
okay.
you. I don't know what's wrong with you.
not
Something's
okay.
wrong with
They
you.
don't look the same at all.
Well, it's called
not
acting.
supposed to.
It's called acting, okay?
Superman's supposed to look the same as Clark Kent.
Oh my god.
Superman doesn't have any glasses.
Also, that dude, the
Oh gosh.
Cyclops actually almost figured out who Superman was.
The guy who played Jimmy was perfect.
Yes.
Okay? Jimmy was perfect. Also, I thought Lex Luthor was okay.
Wait, in the
I like this Lex Luthor better than the one from Batman vs. Superman. Okay? Even though that actor is also in actor jail right now, he did a lot of inappropriate things. Okay? We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no more
Him and that director both did inappropriate
Nobody's
things.
comics
Together?
about that.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
in the beginning of
Who knows?
Superman Returns, a plane's crashing, right? With
Yes.
Lois inside.
That's probably the only good scene in the movie.
How come that happens the exact time Superman comes back?
And yeah, that's a lot of coincidence.
And that didn't happen before?
Also, the same time that Superman comes back, Lex Luthor is back as
Yeah.
well. Okay. And can we talk about his lame henchmen? Okay, they did nothing.
The girl whose dog was a cannibal
He could have easily had one of them as Metallo.
could have easily had one of them as that robot girl.
Mercy?
Yeah.
Yeah. They could have. But
No, that girl was too dumb to play her.
Cat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is her name Cat?
Isn't that Cat Grant?
Yeah.
Is she a cat then?
Yes.
Yeah, so, the big scheme of this movie is Lex Luthor makes a giant rock.
Of kryptonite.
Yeah.
He tries to make it America with kryptonite.
Tries to make a kryptonite America. All right?
And he almost killed Superman.
Yes. That's the only good thing. He made a kryptonite knife. That was cool. That was cool.
And he almost killed Superman because Superman couldn't attack
He
back.
should have made a kryptonite laser.
You
He should have used that same laser to fight him.
He didn't
Yeah.
even...
I still think he should have made it like a metal type of dude.
You know,
Yeah.
if
And Superman didn't even punch him.
Okay, the whole movie Superman doesn't punch nobody.
Or attack.
In fact, Superman gets punched a lot.
If
Yeah.
Lex Luthor
And then
wanted, he could have killed Superman right there.
And then the time
Why
where
did he just cut his throat?
and then when he could actually like defeat the bad guys, it like just flips to the next scene.
Yes, the one time that they actually showed a cool action scene was with the bank robbery,
Yeah.
and then they just cut the scene. And you're like, oh, he's gonna punch. He's gonna punch.
Oh my god, he's finally gonna fight.
No, he just smiles like this.
He just smells and does this.
Now, another thing is, he goes to Krypton, but we never see it. Okay?
Another thing is,
What he should have did, which would have been cool, is if he went to Krypton and he found a pod. Kara or Crypto.
Yeah.
That's what happened in the cartoon from the 90s. When he went back to Krypton, he found a capsule with Supergirl. Okay?
Yeah.
That alone, you could have did. Okay?
Exactly.
I have a question.
Whoever wrote this movie is a horrible writer.
My
Okay?
favorite character.
Horrible.
My favorite character was what was his name?
Who?
Jonathan.
I don't know. He was fake Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Fake Jonathan, yes.
I think it was
As well-
Jason.
Yes, Jason or something. Why did they call him Jason? I don't know.
What his name was Jason? Oh yeah, it was.
Wait, I have a question.
Just think of him as Jonathan Kent, okay?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Did no one notice Superman was watching some people's house?
Yeah, he was a creeper. He was looking at people's
No one
houses.
was noticing that?
If I could have been the neighbor just watching him, like Superman just stare blanketly and smiling at the
Okay,
house.
yes,
I
yes.
would be like, 911. What? I see Superman staring into my neighbor's house, like
Right,
and smiling.
right. Yeah.
I think he's using his X-ray vision.
And can we
The
talk
wrong
about
way.
the actress that played Lois Lane? Horrible actress.
Why?
At least she was screaming for help.
At least I think she was the worst Lois Lane.
If
I've
there
ever
was a
seen.
yacht somewhere, why would you take your child into that?
Oh my god, that was the dumbest thing.
When I
Okay,
become
I'm
a mother,
going-
I would never do that.
I'm going to investigate an
Why would
evil, murdering madman. Okay?
Why would she even go
With
with
my
it?
asthmatic son.
I'm gonna bring my kid along. Let's go. Let's go check out this killer who tried to he tried to take over the world in the last couple of movies. Okay?
Exactly.
He tried to kill her
Yeah.
a couple of times. Okay?
then
In fact, he did kill her in the first movie.
Oh.
Okay, and Superman went back in time and changed everything. That's another movie we'll get to maybe one day.
And then-
But yes, this guy's evil.
Yeah.
Let's bring my kid to go investigate.
The kid also has like allergies and asthma and all that stuff.
But actually, no, the kid was smarter. He's like,
She
Mom,
did not know it was Lex Luthor's boat.
but it was a
You shouldn't
rabbit.
investigate.
Regardless.
You shouldn't investigate at all.
And
Why would you take your kid?
the kid was also smarter. He was like, Mom, should we be here? I don't
Another
think we
another
should
dumb
be
thing.
here."
She leaves her phone. Okay?
And why did
She leaves her phone.
Why did she ask Richard?
Also, maybe she should have waited until after her award ceremony.
Okay. Oh, another thing. Everybody in the Daily Planet, they have the brain cell of a amoeba because Superman's been gone. Clark Kent comes back at the same time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then of course you can hire him again, right?
All right.
Also,
He took some personal time off.
By the way, they said he got new clothes. Who made those new clothes? Huh?
He went to Krypton and he just found it in space.
They should have showed a scene when he went back to the Fortress of Solitude and making new clothes or something like that. You know?
Wait,
You know what's sad? How Lex Luthor could get into the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, that was dumb too.
I like the big key.
The big key is way better.
Right.
Why are we diamonds?
Well, in the new movie, it's underground and it rises up.
When Superman comes or a Kryptonian,
Yeah.
and then you have to do the big key.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this movie could have been a lot better. All right.
Wait.
Yes.
And Superman like runs out of the Daily Planet whenever there's trouble, right? And
And he
rips
rips
off
it open, and it was like, "Hey, Clark, I love your cosplay of Superman."
And the funny thing is, this was supposed to get a sequel, but it did okay. It didn't do as good as they wanted, and they never did. Instead, they brought back Brandon Routh to be Kingdom Come Superman, and we find out that Joker killed Lois Lane and killed his son.
Oof.
Okay. And killed everybody in the Daily Planet.
Oof.
It got dark.
Even Jimmy?
It got dark. Didn't
Even
it?
Jimmy?
Oof.
Even Jimmy?
Yeah.
Oof.
And guess what? He finally punches in Arrowverse. He finally punches.
Yeah.
How do you?
Did he actually
It only took the death of everybody he ever loved
Daddy,
to finally punch.
Daddy. Did he also kick and laser vision and ice?
I mean, he did laser vision. Yeah. Actually, there was 2 good scenes in this movie. The one where like
Getting
everything.
beat up.
No, the one where he like goes on the ground and stops the fire, and then uses laser vision to stop the glass from falling on people. That was good.
Oh yeah.
And then he picks up the Daily Planet thing. That was the only good scene I liked.
You know what's crazy? Like, what's sad is that Lois never. Wait a minute! Wait!
What?
So wait, how did she get pregnant with his?
Okay.
Son.
So you gotta watch the first movies to understand that. Okay. All right.
So like, was it with
In
Clark
one of the
or with
movies,
Superman?
he takes off his powers, wants to be a human, and they go on honeymoon. Okay?
But she knows his secret identity.
Yes. And at the end, Zod comes, so he's like, okay, who's gonna stop Zod? Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna become Superman again. Lois, I'm gonna give you a kiss, and you're gonna forget everything.
Oh my god.
Okay? All right? Which came to that, like, we saw a skit where he kisses everybody and everybody forgets. I think that was
Yeah.
Robot Chicken did that. But yeah. So, yeah, Superman has magic kisses where he makes you forget.
Just like Starfire has magic kisses. Whoever she kisses, she understands the language.
Yes. So, like,
Why is it so
They
much
have to stop with that.
Add poison ivy.
and they kind of hint at it in the movie where they said, "My night with Superman." She wrote a article about.
Oh yeah.
So,
No more context.
Yeah. It's called Hanky Panky.
No, stop
Okay.
it.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
Okay, I want you guys to give your rating of this movie.
1 thumbs up.
Wow.
0 thumbs up.
Seriously?
Punch, man.
2. Because that's
There's nothing redeeming about it.
Jonathan.
0!
You didn't like the Superman at all? He was kind of cool. He did
Yeah.
do things.
Watch through people's house.
Ugh.
It's like you just.
Like, all the people he saved is nothing.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Great.
Okay, 1.
He saved a cat from a tree, okay?
Oh my god.
All right?
Original superhero will be like...
Best superhero ever.
Yay!
So original.
I would say, out of 4, I would give this a 2.
Yeah, 2.
2.
I would give this a 1.
I would say Man of Steel is way better.
Yeah.
Okay? And the funny thing is, people complained that this movie had no punches. And then when Man of Steel came out, they complained it was too many punches. Okay?
Never please them.
So I hope, James Gunn, if you're listening, I doubt you
Add a
are.
moderate amount of punches.
How about you do a little bit of, like, saving cats and a little bit of punching. Maybe not so much punching, maybe blow ice on people,
Heat vision.
heat vision.
X-ray vision. No.
No more
Maybe a thunderclap here and there. You
and
know?
no more X-ray vision. Don't look through people's houses.
Don't creep on people. You think this is bad? In the first movie, he peeks underneath Lois's clothes. Okay?
He is so weird.
He's a creeper.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay? So,
If you're a creeper, that means you're green.
okay, shut up.
No,
Nobody cares about that.
Stop it.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be covering a lot of Superman because the new Superman movie's coming. So that's how we get extra traffic, because we have a YouTube channel and we're on what? Spotify. What
All
else?
the places where you can find podcasts.
Yeah.
And Facebook.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah. So what do we say at the end of every episode?
Please
Please
hit the
hit
button
the bell, subscribe,
and like.
and like.
And say happy
Bye.
early birthday to me.
No.
Happy birthday, Rayon. Happy Mother's Day.
Also, Ariana's birthday was a couple of weeks ago too.
Boo.
Yeah. And Mother's Day, yes.
Yay.
Mother's
Okay.
Day.
All right.
Sister Day.
And also, we watched this movie on Superman Day.
I just clocked that.
Yes.
I just forgot that.
Okay. All right. That's it for this episode. Bye.
Bye.
Up and away.
No.
Okay.
Bye.